Hello, dear folks, dear audiences. Welcome to the show, Jack Chow, to start a brand new week. Here at G&E TV, we are ready. We are preparing for the 11th annual Chinese American Film Festival. And this year so happened it is the 70th anniversary of winning World War II, a great big time. And this year also marks the anniversary, the 65th anniversary of the anti-Japanese war, of that victory. Okay. And of course, we as media, and also my two big friends, I have J.J. Osborne, the producer of Monarchs Pictures of Hollywood, and I have Mr. Chris Nebe, director of Monarchs Picture of Hollywood. They both are heavily involved in the preparation of the Chinese American Film Festival on the 11th year with their beautiful, wonderful, and mighty productions. Right? And to bring to my audiences a little understanding about them, those wonderful individuals, I am talking about a series of more than 15 films about China, about war, about people during war, about people after war, so on and so forth, and called the Mysterious China series. Am I right? So,
yes.
And I would like to first check about your recent activities in China, right? And then we're talking about your readiness, your preparation about this year's Chinese American Film Festival. Let's give you huge warm welcome to both of you.
谢谢你.
Thanks, Jack.
Now, before we touch anything, can we still let our audiences know something about yourself, please? Because I assume that there might be some new friends who never saw you before, right? So how about we start with JJ, please?
What would you like to know, Jack?
Except your credit card number. Anything.
I was
is good.
I was born in Philadelphia, raised in Cincinnati. An artist from a young age. Really enjoyed photography. I had my own darkroom in my basement.
Oh.
And in college, I studied economics, business, law, and then I moved out to Los Angeles instead of going to law school because I wanted to combine business and art. And I figured, the business of film is a really good way for me to do that. And then I met Chris the second month that I was in Los Angeles through his ex-wife, actually, who is a wonderful woman.
I see.
And she insists, I played golf with her. She insisted that we meet, and when we met, we sat around for hours drinking beer and talking. That was the first time we met. And just the other day, actually, I found my notepad that had instructions how to get to Monarchs headquarters. This is the first time I ever wrote down instructions.
I see.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool to find.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yeah. And as far as entertainment is concerned, I've worked on a number of television shows, films, both on set and behind the scenes in the offices. And that's where I got my experience to do what I do.
Right. And also, they are my good friends, and they are friends to this show already. And my good friend, Chris Nebe, the big brother who smiles all the time. So I would like to hear something from you, please.
I'm the creator of the internationally acclaimed and award-winning Mysterious China series, which now has over 16 films. And we just got back from China filming The World of WWII. Liu Yuyi is a very prolific Chinese painter whose paintings are huge and sometimes takes years to complete. And they hang in the Great Hall, they hang in Mao Zedong's tomb, they hang in the Tiananmen Square Forbidden City rostrum, and at the CPC building, at various government buildings. And he's all over. He has his own academy in connection with the Normal University of Beijing. And he has another academy in Guilin, in Guangxi province. And he's very, very famous. He has painted over 300 portraits of famous people. And he is a personal friend of President Xi Jinping, and is a very important painter in its own right, and has recorded history of the last 60 years of Chinese political history. But he has also done other paintings, not only political. He did a great painting.
As a matter of fact, I was waiting to hear about you, and you turn out to turn the whole opportunity to Mr. Liu Yi.
That's fine, but you know,
that
by
indicates how much he's impressed about Mr. Liu
that's
Yi,
it.
right?
That's it. And I mean, you know, about me, just go to Google and find out.
Oh, just go to
All
Google,
right?
Okay. Very good. And he's very low-key. Both of them are very low-key person. And you will not know what I'm saying until you sit face-to-face to them, hear them talk, right? So with a huge credit, there's piles up of 16 episodes of the big series, Mysterious China. I believe they have an exception themselves in the splendid way that I should say. Okay, talking about your recent China activities, I know you go back into China quite often. So exactly this recent trip was for the shooting of the World of Liu Yi?
Yes.
I see. How long is that film?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? I see.
Yeah, our films are, they used to be 90 minutes until the television stations in America requested that it would be advisable to have 60 or 30 minutes. So we changed our format from 90 to 60 and 30 and in between. Like the Diao Island film is 42 minutes.
And I heard they say that you better do it in an even time of 15s or 30s.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? Okay, anyway. So what this documentary about Mr. Liu Yi is about his life, or is it about his painting?
It's about his life and his paintings, because he has a very interesting life. He was born in 1940 in Xizhong, in Sichuan province, near Chengdu, and that was during the experienced the Japanese Sino-Second Japanese War, and his whole message is a message of peace and harmony, and he is a painter who paints the joy of life and love. It's everything he has painted is positive and encouraging and life affirming, and that he has was because of his early years war experience.
He's a portrait painter, is it?
No.
Isn't he?
He's very dynamic. He does a lot of different styles. He does landscape, portrait. He has like his own abstract. He's great with characters, people.
I see. I see.
And this is part of the reason why they selected him to do the 2008 Olympics, because he captures people so well.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. When you say to do the 2008 for Olympic, though, is that to paint about it or to design some of the structures or something?
It's a history of the Olympics. It starts in ancient times in Greece, and it goes up to 2008, and then continues even to the next Olympics, and it shows you all various
Several
characters.
pictures altogether?
No, it's 130 meters long.
It's huge.
130 meters
long and 5
Not
meters
feet?
high.
You're
No.
talking about not feet?
Meters.
Meters.
He painted it in a warehouse.
130 meters long?
Yes. I'm very sorry.
A whole piece?
Yes, I'm very sorry. I should have actually brought you some
The
books
size
today.
of this entire wall, at least.
Yeah.
And then 100
Right.
meters.
And the width is about 5 or 6 meters, something like that?
The height is something in the area of
5.
5 meters?
Yeah.
No, it's more than that.
More?
Oh, God, it was more. No, I think it was
Wow.
9 or 10
By
meters.
proportions, it has to go somewhere like 10,
Yeah.
9 or 10 something.
Yeah.
That's the width.
It was very large, exceptionally large. You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it.
That's record breaking about the world.
You would think so, but it's
right?
not.
Oh, yeah? Okay, very good. So, the film you're shooting about him, was he there? Or what?
Yes, he's the key person. and he enjoyed it. We called him our Hollywood actor because he enjoyed it very much, and he's a great, very personable person, very kind, and as I said, his whole life is geared love to China and love for peace and harmony. That's his whole focus.
Is it because, I mean, the fact that China chose you to do it, is it because you build up enough credit with all the series?
Yes, yes.
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
Because speaking of the credit, though, there's one that I would like to especially recommend is this, the WWII Island, The Truth, right? And I like the graphic. My good friend JJ did the graphic, and I would say I convinced myself this is the best graphic I've ever seen myself, right? And he, shortly after this, the WWII Island, The Truth, there came the Unit 731 that depicts the time, the dark time during World War II when China was invaded by Japanese. The lab that put up in Northeast China, right? So they are, with all these films, they are entering themselves to the competition of the 11th anniversary of the Chinese American Film Festival, CAFF, C-A-F-F for short. Let's take a short moment now. When we come back, we'll talk about their submissions, please. And of course, later, we'll still have to talk about the shooting, right? Okay, now.